In the heart of West Africa, a quiet revolution is unfolding. Not with weapons, not with grand speeches, but with vision and courage. At just 36 years old, Captain Ibrahim Traoré, the president of Burkina Faso, is rewriting the script of African leadership. Young, resolute, and deeply rooted in the soil of his homeland. While many leaders look outward, seeking validation, wealth, and opportunity from distant lands, President Traoré looks inward. He sees value in what so many have been taught to overlook: the land, the youth, the gold beneath their feet. He believes the Burkinabe youth do not need to seek dreams in foreign lands. They do not need to work on farms and in gardens across the oceans, far from their families, far from their identity. They can work here, build here, thrive here. Because here, in Burkina Faso, lies untapped greatness. Recently, President William Ruto of Kenya proposed sending talented African youth to work abroad, to farms, gardens, and other sectors where hands are needed. But Traoré, he had a different vision. He respectfully opposed the idea. Why send our brightest away, he asks, when we need them the most right here? In his eyes, exporting human capital is not a solution. It is a symptom, a sign that our own soil is being overlooked while others harvest its potential. Under Traoré's leadership, Burkina Faso is turning to its most precious resource: gold. But unlike in the past, when wealth flowed outward, enriching corporations and foreign governments, this time the gold stays. It stays to fund factories, to build roads, to power schools and hospitals, to uplift communities, to give Burkinabe youth a reason to stay. For decades, Africa has been the world's treasure chest, opened and emptied by others, while our people were told they had nothing. But look now. Burkina Faso is using its own hands to shape its destiny, no longer waiting, no longer begging, no longer sending its future abroad. Traoré's actions embarrass many of Africa's failed leaders, those who ruled for decades yet left their nations hollow. While they chased applause in foreign capitals, he builds silently, proudly, from within. While they looked to the West for salvation, he looked to his people for strength. And while they gave away resources for empty promises, he used gold to forge a future. Some say Russia is behind this. They whisper about influence, about hidden hands trying to destabilize democracy. But perhaps they're simply afraid. Afraid that an African nation could rise without their permission. That a young man in his 30s could inspire a continent to believe again, to dream again, to stay. Burkina Faso's path is not easy. There are threats, enemies, and challenges too vast to name. But there is also something else: conviction, a belief that dignity does not come from how much aid you receive, but from how much you create. A belief that the African dream is not in Paris or London or Washington. It is in Ouagadougou, in Nairobi, in Lagos, in Accra, in Dakar, in every child who dares to stay and build. To the youth of Africa, your hands are not meant to toil on foreign soil for someone else's dream. They are meant to craft your own future in the land of your ancestors. You do not have to leave to succeed. You do not have to vanish to matter. President Ibrahim Traoré is not just leading a country. He is leading a new way of thinking. A mindset that says, we are enough, we have enough, and we will rise, not by escaping, but by returning, rooting, and rising. Burkina Faso, land of the upright, may you be a mirror to all of Africa. Stay, building, believe. Africa is not behind. Africa is becoming.